2 years on death row, the man who murdered an Austin police officer in 1978 is just one day away from being executed, but his attorney is making one final request for an appeal. David Lee Powell has been on death row longer than any other inmate in Texas after killing 26-year-old Officer Ralph Ablanado, who was married with 2 young children. All new at 6, KXAN's Carla Castaño has the latest.
I'm so sorry for having killed Ralph Ablanado.
Last December, David Lee Powell spoke out about gunning down 26-year-old Ralph Ablanado with an AK-47 after a traffic stop in 1978. The interview posted on LetDavidLive.org's website.
And stolen from him everything he might have become. And all the worlds that he shared with others.
Now about 100 members of the Austin Police Association, both retired and current officers, are heading to show Ablanado's family support at the execution in Huntsville. How is the family doing?
They're doing all right now. They're just waiting for they're waiting for this thing to be concluded.
At the time of the murder, 27-year-old David Lee Powell was hooked on meth. He graduated as his high school's valedictorian, but spent the 60s and 70s as a drug addict. All these years later, his supporters still gather, hoping for a last-minute, unlikely reprieve.
We don't anticipate anything but the judge's order being carried out at this point. 32 years and 3 juries have come to the same conclusion. So we anticipate that this justice will be served tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Powell and his supporters have another idea of justice, hoping the Criminal Court of Appeals will spare his life, changing his sentence to life in prison.
How much pain is enough to make up for irreparable harm? I don't know that you ever achieved that.
In Austin, Carla Castaño, KXAN, Austin News.